Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So support.com, ticker symbol SPRT, is going absolutely insane. We've got a massive short squeeze on our hands and the stock is up over 100% as of speaking today. A couple of days ago, even yesterday, you could have bought this stock for $8 and now it hit a high of 54-ish, and now it's sitting currently at 43. Support.com, it's got a short interest to float of 76%, sorry, at the last time of checking, and the institutions who have shorted this are getting massively squoze. We can see that it is trending, although there's still a lot of mainstream attention still not on this just yet. So there's potential for this to go higher. I mean, it's not on the top sentiment list on Reddit yet. It's not on the top sentiment list for swaggy stocks. And we can see there's definitely some potential there. Now, just to explain to those new to this, they may have heard about GME and AMC, but they don't necessarily know how a short squeeze works. Is if you have a company short a stock, let's say, and for this particular stock, there was a lot of institutions who were short it at the $3-4 mark, then you're borrowing that stock. So in order to close your short position, you have to go to the market and buy the stock to cover that short position because you're betting on the price to go down. So if you're in at $3 or $4, you're expecting it to go to 1 or 2. And so therefore, when you buy it, you profit the difference. But the risk here when you short, and this is why I'm a big proponent against shorting, and why I would never short, is because you have infinite risk to the upside. Okay, so this stock can go to 100, and if you're in at 3 or 4 short, the difference of 97 you need to pay to go buy that share to cover your short. So that's what a short squeeze is. As and when the price keeps going up and the people buying and holding and not selling, the price keeps going up. Eventually, the shorts have to play a game of do we cover or do we not? And if they think it's going to come back down, then they'll risk it and hold off and not buy it until it comes back down to sensible levels. But already, they're 8 times there. I mean, if they're in at shorts of 3 or 4 and it's now trading at 47, you can do the math to see how much of a discrepancy they're losing per share. So this is how the short squeezing works, and support.com seems to be the next target on the momentum stocks list. But it's still got so much potential because it's not currently on mainstream. It's not trending on stock twits yet. It's not trending on swaggy stocks. And therefore, you can see that this can potentially go a bit further. I've drawn a few support lines here. It's difficult to do a bit of technicals with such a momentum stock. But you can see we kind of bounced off twice off $31 level. And you can also argue there's this upward trend, which we've kind of hit a few times, coming again to test this EMA ribbon here. Before it climbs higher to try first test this level of 45 before heading higher to this 54 level and beyond. So another one on the attention, we can see there are a few mainstream articles. We can see Motley Fool was speaking about it. It came to our attention over the last few days. Motley Fool with an article yesterday, why it rocketed. But that was only when it jumped 43%. Today, we're seeing it 110%. Let's quickly look at support.com's financial. No analyst covering the stocks as we'd expect. Financials, we can quickly look at the financials and see that of revenue in trailing 12 months revenue, 40 million of revenue, and a net income, they're losing 3 million in income. Okay, so you're not trading this stock for the fundamentals, let's say that. Market cap now, with the price sitting up 115%, is sitting at 1.3 billion. That is phenomenal. I mean, that is phenomenal. Now, obviously, when the share was sitting at 8, we were probably at 250 valuation. So we can see we're about 4x on the valuation just in that period. Let's see what Bloomberg is saying here. Support.com surges 300% in meme rally. Meme army's new short squeeze attack. The social media mob, why are they calling it a mob? It's just investors, right? We don't call you lot a mob. The social media mob scored another direct hit, this time with a little-known software company that Wall Street started betting against. Support.com Inc. shares skyrocketed on Friday, adding to this week's triple-digit rally as day traders touted the Los Angeles software company whose platform helps companies manage technical and customer support. Shares surged about 118%. Yes, it's 115 right now, climbing to the highest since 2004. So that's really interesting to see this climbing. We can see the short interest is 74% on this stock. 76%, sorry, at the last reading on S3 Partners on this stock. So definitely a lot of potential for this to keep squeezing. We got the weekend coming up, which is a bit of a shame in terms of timing, because we know that a lot of traders tend to exit some of their more riskier positions for weekends. They don't like to leave them in through the close, and if sentiment changes over the weekend, they don't want to be caught out. But I trust that these guys who've done GME, they've done AMC, we've got experience, and we know to hold these through. So anybody invested in this, please do be careful. Buy the dips. Don't be chasing it when it's pumping. Buy the dips. And always invest with amounts you're willing to lose, because I'm not a financial advisor. So there you go, guys. An update on support. We will be keeping an eye on this one because it's truly just spiked, and I don't think it'll be long before it gets some mainstream attention on some of these news outlets and publications. And from there, once the average Joe and retail buyers start to come in, bringing in some new money as they want to bet 100 quid here, 200 quid there, that could really push this forward and really start squeezing the investors who haven't gotten out. And it doesn't look, the stats so far are showing that the cost of borrowing is going up to 300%. And shorts have not covered this stock just yet. So they're holding it out. They think this is a bit of a momentum and it's going to tip over. Have they not learned their lesson from GME and AMC? Anyway, guys, that's support. Ticker symbol SPRT. We'll see you in the next one.